Women in film, scene one apple, take one, marker.
I'm a producer.
I have a master's degree in film and television.
I stuck with television, loved every second of it, and managed to finish my 4-year degree in 3 years since I joined the major late. So I managed to graduate on time and have been working in the field ever since.
I'm focusing on cinematography and editing.
I'm a double major. I'm a 5th year undergrad student in film and photography.
What made you interested in film?
I got interested in film when I was a little kid. My dad had a VHS camera. That's how long ago it was. And it just my friends and I would make up stories and skits and turn the video camera on and go play.
I had been working as a professional makeup artist.
I started off as a painter and kind of an illustrator.
I was in college, kind of aimlessly wandering throughout general education classes, and my mom sat me down and told me I really had to focus on something I was passionate about.
Over that time, I just felt that the makeup wasn't telling enough of the story.
I think film is such a good art form because it can combine so many different techniques.
I fell in love with just creating visual compositions, whether it was in still or in motion. I just really love that whole aspect.
I just really love the idea of incorporating all of these things into one, and I think film does a really good job of that. There aren't really, there's just so many possibilities with that.
Being a woman in film in this day and age is pretty amazing.
I think it's hard, but it's also cool.
It's a blessing and a curse. It is a blessing in that there is such a beautiful sisterhood that comes with being a woman in film, because we all know the struggles. We all know what it's like to have to fight.
Being a woman in film feels like you're the only one a lot of times.
There's just a lot of pressure because it is a very male-dominated world, I would say.
There are always issues that you face, especially on the technical side of things. Especially as a cinematographer, there are men who don't want to have a woman in charge of their department. There are men who don't want to take direction from you, and I've had that in my professional life. I've had that in my educational life.
Struggle bus that I like to ride often is really using my voice. I think that often, because we're around a lot of things going on at the same time in film, it's really hard to be heard.
Being a lesbian woman in film has its own challenges. So we don't have enough stories. So it's fighting to have stories be told, because we're being told that nobody wants to hear them.
A lot of times, men see things happening in their corner and they've done it that specific way always, whereas one of the girls might be a little bit softer about the opinion that they have, but it's not always heard. So it's like, I'm just gonna do this. And a lot of times when you just take that initiative where you're like, I'm just gonna do this, it works.
We have the Me Too movement, we have the Time's Up. You see that working because women are standing up. We're fighting back, we're fighting against all of these struggles and oppression that we've been put under. We are wanting to be heard. We're not wanting to be silenced anymore.
There's so much support from the women that I work with. It's a really encouraging environment. Women are breaking glass ceilings every day.
I think of the struggles more as challenges specifically that I'm meant to come in and change and overcome in a lot of ways.
Just showing up and being on a set with 90% of the crew being men, it can be very scary at first, but when you really show them you're there to work and that you're there for the same reasons that they're there, it can really be nice when that whole gender thing just kind of goes out the window and everyone is just there to do their work.
So what do you think the future of women in film is?
I think the future's looking bright.
Definitely positive.
It's absolutely bright. We are fighting the good fight.
A lot of women are coming together to see each other do really great things.
They're getting a lot of opportunities that they didn't have before. They're getting nominations in areas that didn't recognize women before.
We're going to bond together and we're going to go and we're going to make stories that we want to hear and we want to tell.
If you're more confident in yourself and what makes you special, it really just drives it home, the stories that you're telling. Being aware of who you are allows other people to be who they are.
Seeing sets that are led by women, they really foster a supportive environment, and a lot of people really enjoy working on those sets. I enjoy working on those sets.
Women are going to come behind, they're going to go, those are the people I want to work with. I want to work with those people. I want to, watch those stories. I want to tell those stories. I want to work with them. Gabrielle Union, when she was talking said that when she was talking about African Americans and not having avenues for them and being seen on TV, she said that they weren't asking for a seat at the table, they made their own. And I think that women are starting to do that. We're not asking for a seat at the table, we're gonna go make our own table. And I think it's bright.
Thank you.
You're talking to me like a child. Hey, I got news, I'm not a little girl. And no, I won't give you a little twirl. You're talking to me like I'm sad. Hey, I got news, I'm not doing too bad. Even though sometimes I might get real mad.